Hi there, and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews. This is the channel, of course, where we play ancient games in an emulator and record it here for posterity and your enjoyment. So today we are in 1988 with a really old game called Bedlam. Now, according to the review here, it is a Space Invaders style vertical shooter, but that's not true. Space Invaders had your enemies bouncing around on the screen, never actually leaving the screen, and this one is a little bit more involved. Enemies are scrolling in from the top, as you'll see later. Yeah, it's only a 52 kilobyte download, and that's a compressed file, so once you uncompress it, it's a little bit bigger. One thing that you can see from the screenshots here, it's using this old CGA color palette, and today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. If you go into the DOSBox config file, let me just show you. There you go. Now you can read it. I'm actually emulating a monochrome screen, because that's what I grew up on, and the first one I played with had an amber screen. So let's see what that looks like. Now this game doesn't actually have sound, but we can play with it a little bit. So it says IBM PC XT, which is like the first IBM compatibles that popped out with the CGA card. So I'm going to continue here and say no to a joystick, and there you have glorious 4 shades of yellow. And to play the game, you actually have to change the keys. I mean, these keys aren't laid out really nicely, so I'm going to change player 1. So right, left, down, up, and then there's no option to bypass 2, so right, left, down, up, and we'll just kick it off with a little game so you can see what the game looks like itself. So as you can see, this reminds me a lot of Star Force coin operated game. It's a bit of a pity that there's no sound, but it's probably due to the constraints of the IBM XT, which is a 1.4 megahertz little processor. This doesn't have a lot of processing power, and of course, unless you're writing assembly code, it's quite inefficient. You need to really have highly optimized code. So these guys went for graphics rather than oh dear. Graphics and gameplay rather than sound, because on sound you have to drive the little PC speaker with a square wave thing, and that's highly timing related. So oh dear. Right, so yeah, if you didn't play on amber, maybe monochrome was more of your thing. So let's just open it with a proper program here. Let's go for green, which was quite another popular thing. So let's kick that one off again, and that'll be green. Look at that. So we'll continue, say no to that. Green doesn't have the same amount of contrast, I would say, so it's a little bit more difficult to see what you're doing, and I don't know if that's going to help you in the game. It doesn't look like it. So I don't know if way back when you couldn't afford an actual color monitor, this would have been your view of the gaming world, very much like the little Nintendo Game Boy, maybe a little bit more powerful. There you go. So the game itself is fairly simple. It's just purely react, shoot, don't get shot. I've played a lot of these type of games, of course. So, I'm running into a bullet there. Let's take a look at what it would look like in proper monochrome. So we'll try one more time, and then I'll actually play properly. So you can see possible values here: green, amber, gray, and white. So we'll go for white. I'll save that and try again. I wonder which one looks better, grey or white. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to tell you no. That's not too bad. Let's try grey. So yeah, I'm wandering a little bit off my usual formula here, but that's just because the game doesn't really have much in the way of depth compared to the other games we've played. I'm pretty sure I said grey, didn't I? Yeah, monochrome pal. I took that as green. Grey with an A. We'll try that again. Right. So last time, and then I'll play a proper game and see how far I get. So we'll continue. Nope. Okay. So redefine keys. Fire right, left, down, up. Fire right, left, down, up. Go for it. So proper monochrome screen. And this actually adds a little bit to the game. It's kind of nice now. And now that I've played a bit, I can actually see there's a thing that shows you how far along you are in each map. Oh dear, that was almost a death shot. Okay, that's at the end of the first one. Right, and we have survived it. I wonder what this is, some sort of a boss mode. All I know is that at some point my bullets goes away, and then they come back, and I nearly die. So, oh dear. Gameplay is kind of nice, really nice actually. Smooth, fast, which is just what you want in an arcade game. Fast and furious. I have 3 ships there, and now I have 2 ships. Alrighty. Okay. We are sailing along, losing our men. So we try again. Oh dear, 0 ships left. And yeah, that was that game. I suppose you do get better. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching this little game review, and hopefully you've liked this little game, and we'll see each other on the next one. But in the meantime, have a fantastic day and goodbye.